So the first word we're going to be talking about today is the letter A, but this isn't for a letter, this is for a word. It is a. It is a beautiful day. This is a marker or a marker. Okay, so this is when you either say its name in A or a. Okay, so that is our first word of the day. Look at it, A or a. All right, our next one is to, T-O. I went to the store. This is going to be a wonderful day. T-O, to. Can you guys say to? To, that's right. And what's this one? Or a, that's right. All right, let's see what our next one is. The. Guys, this one is so important. It is in all the different books you read in, all the different stories. And if you know the word the, you are going to be ahead of the game. So this is, the letters are T, H, E, and when you put them together, they say the. If you set them out, t, h, e, te, that does not say the word the. This is one of the ones where you can't sound it out. You just have to know in your head. T-H-E is the. Can you say the? Good job. All right, let's see what our next one is. Our next one is on. Now this is one you could sound out. O goes ah, and N goes n, on. But to be a fast reader, we don't want you to be able to sound out all the words. We want you to just look at it and know that this is the word on. Can you say on? On. Good job. All right, let's see what our next one is. This is another very important one because it's used all the time. It's and. And. You can sound this one out, but it's another one where you don't want to have to take the time to sound it out. You just want to look at it and say and. That's the point of sight words, is that you can just be a super fast reader. Okay, so this is A-N-D-N, and. Addison and Brinley miss you guys so much. I want to eat brownies and ice cream after dinner. And it's how you connect two things together. All right, let's see our next one. She. Now, some of you older kids probably know when you put S and H together, it goes shh. S and H together go shh. She. She is having a wonderful day. She has the cutest dress on. She is referencing a girl. Now, if we wanted to reference a boy, guess what that word would be? He. He is for boy. She is for girl. But we're talking about she right now. She. This is the word she. All right, let's see what our last one is. His. Now, this is is. Now, if you were talking about a girl, it'd be her. But we're talking about a boy. It's one is, his. H-I-S spells his. So let's go over these words one more time. His. Sorry, we're not focusing. Let me focus a little better. Here we go. His. Do you remember this one? She. Good job. What about this one? And. Good work. On. Good job. The. To. And or a. And just because I like it, I want to flip this over. Remember how we talked about his? This is the word is. This is so much fun. All right, guys, those are our sight words for our 3-year-olds. And 3-year-olds, some of you might already know all those sight words. So we're going to move on to a few harder words for our 4 and 5-year-olds. All right, guys, when an E is next to a letter, it should say its name. So w-E, we. We are going to have so much fun doing activities today. We. All right. Oh, here's our next one. No. N-O spells no. No. All right. Same one. When there's an E by it, he. All right. What's this one? Was. Was. W-A-S is was. What's this word? Was. Oh, I dropped one. See. This is the word see. Good job. What's this word? This is important because people say things all the time. So when you're reading stories especially, it says said. Miss Sarah said to always be nice to your friends. Miss Sarah said to always try your best. Said. For this, remember TH goes and you already know the word is this. This. And this one's very important too. Like. I like you. All right, guys, I'm going to go through them a little bit faster. I'm going to hold them up and let's see if you can. Oh, dear. Unless I messed up my order. Hold on. So sorry. Nope, that's not it. Oh, dear, I set these down all wrong. Here we go. We're almost there. I got it. Here we go. All right. All right, I'm going to hold them up and you tell me, what's this word? For. What is it? This. I want you to say it before I do. What's this word? Like. What's this one? Said. What's this one? See. What's this one? Was. What's this one? He. What's this one? No. What's this one? We. Good job, guys. Guess what? I'm going to make a video just practicing sight words and I'm going to put it up and I'm going to go ahead and test you with them and tell you after so you can keep watching them. And sometimes I go pretty fast, but that's because you want to be super fast at sight words. All right, guys, now after sight words, we get to move on to science. And today we are making a bug habitat. Now you guys need to find a container. It can be any type of container, but you probably want to be able to see through it. So you might find a Tupperware that you can go ahead and maybe open up the lid off of to see inside, or you can find a glass jar. The hard thing about glass jars is if you drop it, guess what happens? It breaks and your habitat is gone. It has to go in the garbage. So ask your mom and dad what they think is best, but if they give you a glass one, make sure you're super careful. I did a glass one because I am in charge of it. So what are some things do you think we would need in our bug habitat? Where do bugs like to live? When you went on your nature walk yesterday, do you remember some of the things you were looking for? Tell me some of them. Were you looking for dirt? Grass? Trees? Those are all great places where we find lots of different bugs. I hope when you went looking yesterday you found lots of bugs, which means that you can look all week long and create habitats for your bugs. Now, different bugs need different habitats. So I made one, but I'm going to be looking for a big bug. So I made my habitat set up for a bigger bug. So this is what I made. So if you look at it, I got a glass jar. Listen. That's the sound of glass. So this is a glass jar and I put dirt in the bottom and then I put some rocks right here in it and I put some grass right here and then I put in a stick. Now guys, if I wanted to watch ants, would this be a good habitat for me to watch ants? No. No, it would not. Ants like to dig in the dirt, so they would need lots of dirt in their habitat. And if I'm trying to look at ants in here, they'd be hidden under the rocks and all of the grass. This is not a good habitat for ants. If you decide you want to catch lots of ants and watch them in your container, then guess what? You for sure should do it. But you should not put all these different things inside your habitat. I want a grasshopper, guys, or a praying mantis. That's what I'm going to be looking for this week. Maybe a big beetle would kind of be cool in there. I can always adjust my habitat with what I find. So if I was looking for ants, but I ran across a grasshopper, I could catch my grasshopper in my container, and then I could get home and add some things to make it more happy. Grasshoppers like to hop around. They like sticks. They like lots of different things. But when I get my grasshopper, I have to remember that grasshoppers really like to jump. Is he going to be happy in my little container for very long? He's not. So grasshoppers are one of the ones where I can catch him and I can look at him and think he's super cool, but I probably, after I've kept him for a few minutes, probably need to let him go home to his mom and dad. Now, what about roly-poly bugs? Those would be awesome. Roly-poly bugs love stuff like this. Now, you might have a big container or make a huge one, and you might collect insects all week long and stick them on, or you might just have a little one and just do one at a time and then let them go home to their families. So this is my habitat. So one other thing I did is, what are things we need to be healthy? We need shelter. We need warmth when it's cold outside. We need air. What would happen if I put a lid on here and shut it? And the insects ran out of air. They would die. Insects need air just like you and me. So if I put a lid on it, I need to make sure that I poke holes in my lid to make sure that they get lots of air. What else do you need? Well, I need water. I get thirsty all the time. So I made sure that when I filled this up, I put water in my jar and sprayed a little bit on my grass. So if they need some water and they're thirsty, they can get some. Now, as for bug food, I'm not sure. I should probably Google that and let you know tomorrow. What do all of these bugs eat? Do they eat smaller bugs? Do they eat things in the plants? Do they eat things in the dirt? Is that what worms eat? I don't know. I'll look into it and I'll let you know tomorrow. Maybe Mr. Matt will tell you what they eat on his videos. So make sure that you do it. But if you're going to keep your bug in here very long, you're going to need to do food. I like to just keep them for a little bit to watch them and observe them. And then I like to let them go so I don't have to worry about feeding them. They can go find their own lunch and dinner. So you can make your very own habitat. I'm going to try going out on a walk today if it's not too cold, because it's really cold this week, and see if I can find some bugs. I've been finding box elder bugs all over my front door. So I'll for sure be able to catch one of those and bring them in. So these are your habitats. This is how you can create a space that is happy for your bug. Now, if you find a super cool bug and you're not sure what the habitat is, you know who knows all things? Moms and dads. And if they don't know, guess who does? Google or Siri. So you can always ask them what the best type of habitat is to decide how much water you need, or maybe you want to put sand in there or something like that. So these are our habitats. All right, guys, our outside movement activity today, I'm super excited about because it's way fun. Last week, we did a farm animal movement one, and Addie and Bryn came here and showed you all their cool moves, and then my video got cut off. So you only got to figure out all those cool moves yourself. So I'm going to go over them today, and this is your piece of paper you should have. Now, guys, if you didn't get to print out this piece of paper, that's okay. You can draw different pictures of bugs, and you can go ahead and still do the same movements. Let me tell you what they are. The first one is fly like a ladybug. Can you fly like a ladybug? We love it when ladybugs fly. You remember they'll land on us, and then when they're ready to go, they open up their little shell. I'm going to say it's called a shell, and they fly away. All right, you can buzz like a bee. Bzzz. Sway like a stick insect. I think these are so cool. Sway. Climb like a spider. Have you seen spiders on the ceiling? They can climb anywhere. It's crazy. March like an ant. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. We're going to be doing the ant song tomorrow. Crawl like a caterpillar. Flutter like a butterfly. Jump like a grasshopper. Have you seen a grasshopper jump? I really hope I can find one this week, because grasshoppers are awesome and they jump far. And wiggle like a worm. Now, if you're looking for worms, a lot of times we'll look for these bugs as we're walking around the dirt. But if you're looking for a worm, you should dig into the dirt, because that's where they like to be. All right, so here's all the different movements. Now, you can cut all of these out, and you can set them out. You can take turns holding them up and make all of your family do the different movements, or you can go ahead and put them in a row and do them one at a time. So maybe you want to go this way. I want to fly like a ladybug, climb like a spider, and then flutter like a butterfly. And you can make your very own bug dance based upon the order that you put all these cool different movements in. I think you guys are going to have lots of fun doing this. All right, our last one for today is addition and subtraction. I love addition and subtraction, and I found these super cool worksheets. So here we go. This one is addition. Remember, addition means you're adding things together. Your number's going to get bigger. Now, when addition sign is a straight line down like this, it kind of looks like a T, right? So if you have one butterfly and you have one egg, how many do you have all together? One butterfly, one egg, 1, 2. So you'll come over here and you'll color in the number 2. Okay, let's do the next one. What number is this? Do you see it? It's the number 4 plus 1. That's right. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 is 5. And you can find it and color it in over there. All right, our next one is subtraction. Subtraction means you take away. If you had a lot of jelly beans from when the Easter Bunny came and you laid them all out and you ate 5 of them, you were subtracting them. If your mom said, oh, you've been so good today, I'm going to give you more jelly beans, and she adds more to it, that's addition. So this is subtraction, which means we're taking away. So let's just do the first one. Are you ready? What number is this? 3, and you minus 1. How many are left? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, and you take away 1. How many's left? What you can do is come over here and put an X in this one and see how many are left over here. 1, 2. So where's the number 2? Nope. Nope. Yep, that's the number 2, and I want you to color it in. So these are addition, subtractions. These are just in case you guys want something extra to do today. Guys, I have loved talking about Ladybugs and Beetles with you today. I love the fact that we're able to talk about patterns and do our sight words and do our creepy crawler movements. And tomorrow, on Wednesday, we're going to talk about ants and spiders. I like ants because I like the song The Ants Go Marching, and I think spiders are really cool as long as they're far away from me. Do you remember when Scales and Tails come and they bring that spider and he's able to pull the web from the spider because that's how he makes it? Pretty cool. All right, well, we'll be talking about that tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a fun day.